Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another week. I didn't do yesterday. I was just too, well, you could say hungover. I did go on a live, when I came back from a night out. I do not know why. I was just rambling on for ages, but it was well worth it because thank you to a person called William from America. He sent me loads of gifts, money wise, and I was just like, wow, thank you very much. Didn't have to. Appreciate it loads. But yeah, it was well worth doing it just for that. But also, talking to people from America is really cool because the just aspect of all what they do over there compared to what we do over here is just it's just a different level over there. But I did promise you to show you what's in these boxes, and that's what I'm going to do today. But I'm going to go through a few sales what I had on late Saturday, Sunday, and obviously this morning. Quite a few good ones, to be fair. I've just actually travelled to Bilston, that's like Walsall, Wolverhampton area, to drop off one of my sales, which was a Apple Mac from 2014. It was the built-in computer screen with the mouse and the keyboard. I picked up for £50 at a car boot earlier on this year, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to make double my money. But it was really hard to sell. With tech like that, be careful on the age. I knew I could sell the keyboard and the mouse for about probably 30 quid if I wanted to. But yeah, it just wasn't shifting. I knew I could, like I said, probably double my money, so make £100, 110. Some have sold for that, but I was not shifting. So I just got rid of it, made my money back, probably made, 10 quid, if that. And I sold it for 75 quid. So yeah, probably made 15 quid. Obviously I drove there and dropped it off. But yeah, I just couldn't be bothered to wrap it, and I thought, well, 20-minute drive, I'll just go down there, and I just know it'll be getting there safe then. But that is one of my sales. So last week on Wednesday, I went to the car boot and I had a really good day. Just picking up loads of really cool stuff, and a lot of it was new. I picked up a juicer by Jack Laney or Lanny or something like that, brand new, and I think I picked it up for £15. I think it was £15, or I paid 25 quid for two, so just under 15 quid, and I've just sold it for 79.99. So that's just basically paid for all the stuff I bought off him and the one next to it, which is all the kitchen stuff. And I've still got one more, which is the Philips one, which is the really expensive one because none have sold brand new. And the only one I've seen sell for brand new was about a year ago, and somebody sold it for about 150 quid. So I've got it on quite high. If somebody comes in for a low ball offer, then obviously I will sell it less than 100 quid. Probably not, but if anybody comes in for 100 quid, I will sell that one. Also on Saturday night, before I went out, I actually had an offer from a person on Vinted asking about the Monster Inc. toys. She said, can you separate them? I really want two. So I just said a silly offer. I went, because I know the whole set is a complete set, I said, I want 40 quid for two, so 20 quid each. She said, I can't do that. Will you take 30? I went, well, let's meet in the middle and let's do 35 quid. I think it works out, they cost me around about £5 each. So yeah, pure profit as well because it's Vinted. Something else I sold from the auction, and this is the camera ones. Obviously, if you have been watching last week, I sold one of the cameras from the auction for 170 something pound. There was another one which is still up there and it hasn't been sold yet. It's up for about 160 because it's brand new. But there's a cheap Helene 3000 something like that. Never heard of the make. Absolutely worth nothing really. Worth a tenner max. Somebody came in with a 7 quid offer on Vinted, and it was my first camera sold on Vinted. Only 7 quid, but it's classed as free because I obviously put the two other cameras as the money, where I think it was worth about 20 quid each. So this, the films, which I've already sold, and the little bag, a Lanta bag, which is classed as free as well. So 7 quid, and it's completely free. I also sold 2 sets of brand new Peloton shoes. They're both the same size. Gone from a charity shop, picked up 3. One is got the actual clasps attached to them, so I cannot actually sell them as new, but I haven't put them ones on yet. But the other two I've sold on eBay, one for 45 quid and one for 40 quid. They both cost me 10 quid. Another camera is sold, and this was on Vinted. It was a Canon SureShot 80 Tele. Picked it up. I went back to that store at the car boot on Wednesday. Picked it up for 4 quid. Sold it for 20. Also from the car boot, I think it was at the start, I picked up two tech things, which are, I think one was a VHS player, Sony one. That doesn't work. Well, it does work, but it's a European plug. And I picked up a Panasonic DVD rewriter, copier, whatever you call it, both for 5 quid. The Panasonic DVD rewriter has sold for $39.99. So it just shows it was well worth going to that car boot, because I have made a lot of money already. A couple of toys now. I sold a Roblox figure. Doesn't cost me anything. It was in a bundle with, I think it was with some Lego or some cars. It was just randomly in there with it all. I sold that for £5. I also sold an ELC workbench. Pretty old actually, to be fair. Probably in 1990s. Picked it up for £1. Sold it for $7.99. And finally, two more sales, which sold this morning. While I was going up to deliver this Apple Mac thing, I got a sale of a Power Devil like adapter plug, which cost me absolutely nothing again, and I sold it for $9.99. Finally, I sold a bundle of turtles. These are the film version ones, so I got obviously the whole set of Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael and Donatello. No swords and no weapons, but sold them on Vinted for 15 quid. These absolutely owe me nothing now, because I've sold the sewer layer, and that was the 10 quid, which cost for the whole of them bundles. I had like 3 or 4 bags full of turtle stuff. I think I got 2 more sets of figures left now, so I can just lowball anybody. Sell them for £5, I'll make £5. Sell them for £10, make a £10. Obviously, if it's on Vinted, I will give people really low offers. But that's all the sale today. So I guess you want to see what I've been spending my money on. And this obviously cost me £80 at a charity shop. I don't think I've ever spent £80 on one item in a charity shop. Comment down below while the film's rolling, what do you think that is? I've got a lot of these. So these are something to do with what I've picked up. What do you think these are? As you can see, I've got quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got 11 stands. Has anybody got any ideas? We're going to go through one of the boxes. I'm not going to open the other box, but I'm going to show you some of the things that I've picked up. I don't even know myself what's in the, well, I do know what's in them, but I don't know what's going to pop out while I'm doing this video. I'm only going to show you a few, because I'll be here all day. I think some of them will sell a lot quicker if I sell them separately, and this is why I need your help, guys. You know, I obviously do what I think is right, but it's nice to see what you would do in this situation. Would you sell these as a set, or would you sell them as a whole load of them, all of them together, or would you sell them individually and sell these bases? So if you haven't guessed yet, they are Marvel bases. I've picked up 110 lead Marvel characters from the magazines. Very hard to get. Obviously, they're not something where you can just go to a shop and buy. You have to collect that magazine. So they have got some age to them as well. So we're going to go through them all. Some of them I actually don't know who they are, to be fair. And condition wise, obviously, you have to feel like who they are. So there's Century. As you can see, they are really nice. I mean, yeah, is he worth something? Is he worth nothing? I don't know. Got Nightcrawler there, as you can see. Apparently some of them are worth a lot of money. Some of them are not. That's Bishop. We all know that one from obviously the new
Deadpool Wolverine film. That's Gambit. I'm guaranteed at least a £5 figure minimum. I mean, every figure is probably worth a £5. Apparently Silver Surfer is worth something. That's really nice because he's obviously really popular. Mysterio, that's a really nice one. We have so many ones. If anybody's a Marvel fan, let me know, because I think I've got every Marvel character possible. Well, most of them anyway. We got Venom, which will be very popular because obviously Venom is popular. So he's a big one. Look at the size of him. I think he could be worth a bit because he's not as popular. He's not as well known, you know. Got Hulk. Pretty cool, isn't it? For a name though. Invisible Woman, but the proper name, I was trying to think of the proper name. These, if I've got the whole set of the Fantastic Four, these could be valuable because obviously the film. Silver Surfer, obviously maybe in the new film as well. So there we go. That's Johnny. What's his name? The Human Torch. I like that one. That's pretty cool, to be fair. So obviously them two would be good at selling as together. Black Cat, which I've never heard of Black Cat. There we go. So far, all these are in fine condition. Like Bishop here, you can see he's not 100% perfect. He's got a bit of a peeling on his back, but you could, if you're good with your paints, you could repair that. You know, what else is there? We've got some woman with a proper six-pack. Who's she? Emma Frost. That's the one I thought that was. Emma Frost. I think she turns like into diamonds all over, doesn't she? She's quite powerful, to be fair, I think. Luke Cage. Yeah, that's Luke Cage. He's never been in a film, has he? But he's been in a TV series with other people. And then we've got, is that Jubilee? Oh no, oh no, Crystal. I have not got a clue who Crystal is. And who else we got? We got Miss Marvel. So there's another one. We have got other ones in here though. We have got some proper good ones. I got a Galactus, which is probably about that high. Which, if you know your Marvel, Galactus is one of the major baddies. We've got Thanos. It's cool. Ghost Rider. Popular character. Daredevil. Carnage. So putting Carnage with Venom, that could be a good way of selling them. It's a cool one. Sandman from Spider-Man. I have got a Spider-Man, so I might put all the Spider-Man ones together. I'm thinking about different ways of selling them, because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have one of these and then you put them in the stands, like so on, like that. So do I sell a set of 10? Do I sell them singly? Do I sell them like in the set? So obviously Spider-Man characters all together, Fantastic Four characters all together, so on and so on. I don't know. I really don't know at the moment. We've got, that looks like Beast. Yep. So we've got Beast. Do I sell the X-Men characters all together? That, I guarantee, will be worth a bit of money. That's Moonlight. So I actually really like that one. Moon Knight, not Moonlight. That's a nice character. Like I say, if anybody is a collector, let me know. And then we got Dr. O, which is obviously Dr. Octopus, Dr. Octavia, whatever. So Spider-Man again. Could put him with Sandman. So if we looked at the people we've already got, yeah, and I'll sell them for 10 quid each. I'm not saying that they are worth 10 quid, but some are probably. You'd have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 230 quid. So 230 quid. And I've got another box. And I've still got half a box here. So, like I said, if I sold them individually, I can make some money. We've got the bloke with wings, Angel. Because everybody's got different characters who are really, really they like, don't they? We've got Ultron. That's a pretty cool one. Very nice. So, Avengers. We know, could I do that? We've got He looks like Batman, but he's not. Oh, that's Black Panther. Never seen. Didn't know. I've never seen Black Panther with a cape, but obviously these are comic issue versions, aren't they? So Black Panther, popular character, and then we got, who's he? Havoc. Somebody. Oh, you only, some of these you would only know if you're a comic book fan. Electro. That looks like Medusa. Yellow Jacket Wasp, so that's from Ant-Man. He's got a bit of damage on his like collar. A very cool character. Dr. Sinister, is it? Mr. Sinister, that is it. Mr. Sinister. Hawkman, I think his name is. No, the Vulture. The Vulture. We have got, I think he's from the Green Lantern, isn't he? Super Skull. So he's the one out of the invasion thing, what was out on the TV, not so long ago. We've got Sabretooth. I know who Sabretooth is. Sabretooth is a cool character. Vision. Could be quite interesting because this one I watched yesterday. I watched the new, what's he called? Kraven the Hunter. And this is Rhino. So he's part of the Spider-Man universe. So could be with the baddies and all that lot. Killer Croc, is his name Killer Croc? Or no, the lizard. I thought it was a Killer Croc. Spider-Man, I know who he's from. Then we've got somebody I don't know. He's got like a little shadow cat. I haven't got a clue who that is. This looks like Elektra. Oh, Elektra's. See, Elektra's got a little dagger broke. But that's Elektra. So that Daredevil and Elektra together, maybe. Ho. Now that's a cool one. Iron Man Mark 1. So from the first ever Iron Man, if you get me, when he's in his cave. That is cool. I do actually like one. That's a nice one. I bet that's worth a bit of money, to be fair. We've got 3 more little bundles, so I'm just going to go through these ones. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of them. We've got, that must be Mr. Oh, that's Quicksilver. So he's the one that obviously can run fast. I thought it was the stretchy one. Somebody who can be worth a lot of money. Doctor Doom. He will be worth a bit because obviously he's a very popular character. We have got She-Hulk. So maybe put She-Hulk and the Hulk together. Maybe, maybe not. Let's put them next to each other. There we go. Mr. Fantastic, is it? Yeah, Mr. Fantastic. So another character with the Fantastic Four. Polus. See, these characters are not very well known, but they might be worth a bit because they're not known well. We have got Loki, the god of mischief. Oh, that's a cool one. We have got Mysterio, I think. Mysterio, yeah. Like a devil person. Don't know who that is, to be fair. And then this one could fetch a lot of money. Black Spider-Man on like a bit of, obviously, end of a building. Spider-Man black costume. That could fetch a bit of money, to be fair. And then the final one in this box is the Red Skull. Spider-Woman. Finally in this one is some blue bloke, and his name is Captain Marvel. I thought Captain Marvel was a woman.
I could sell a base for 10 quid each, and then I'll get my money back, and then all the figures will be free, basically. So let me know down below, what would you do? Of course, I've got another box there, unopened, and then all the characters. I mean, there's loads of them in there. So what would you do? Would you put it in film titles, you know, Spider-Man things, like Fantastic Four things, Avengers, so on and so on? Or would you sell them individually? I think if they're worth 20 quid by themselves, I will just sell it separately. The bases are quite hard to get on there. There's not that many bases on there. So even if I sold them for £5 each, I don't really want to sell them for £5 each, because obviously anything under a fiver is worthless, even £10 after fees and that. But obviously I'll be putting these on Vinted as well, which hopefully I'll sell a lot, because then there's no fees. But what would you do, guys? Let me know down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, subscribe it, and I'll see you tomorrow. And maybe some of these might have sold in tomorrow's What Sold. So yeah, let me know, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.